Hello and welcome to Midwest TRMBS Outdoors, your source for everything you need to know to be able to how to survive in that cold, dark wilderness that we know as home. You might notice that this week we're indoors. This is inside, but considering it's winter and given that it's the holiday season and Fox News says that crime is on the rise, I figured this week would be a good week to show you something a little bit different, a little bit more indoors. I think for winter we'll do Midwest TRMBS indoors, Midwest TRMBS outdoors, indoors. Fox News has been telling me that I should be scared of everybody outside, and especially if I live in California or have a Democratic mayor. And I tell you what, about, I don't know, it's probably time to get that motherfucker out of here, but however long ago the election was, I didn't vote for it. There's a Democrat mayor running this city, which means I should be scared. And if you live in a town with a Democratic mayor, you should be scared too. So what I figured I'd teach you this week is a little bit of ingenuity, a little bit of on the nose, how to protect yourself in these trying times. Since Christmas is around the corner and you probably got a lot of valuables in your house. And the Democratic mayors know that, and they tell the thugs, hey, this is a really great year to go steal shit from people's houses. As you can see, the first rule is make sure you dress dark, okay? Because if you're not dressing dark, there's no way for you to blend in. And that's rule number one. Someone breaks into your house, what you want on your side is the element of surprise. If you can't surprise them, you can't shoot them. That's a Midwest TRMBS guarantee. This is just what they like to call in the showbiz branding. So we're going to keep the orange on the head. But I think for those of you looking along at home and that want to protect yourself, it's probably high time to find some headwear that's a little darker. Or if you got nice dark hair, that works too, all right, because that blends into the shadows. Now, most burglaries and robberies happen at night. So what I'm going to show you now is to simulate what you're going to want to do in a dark environment. That's why this clothing is here, right? Because most crime happens in the dark. But let's flip the lights off and I'll show you what you're dealing with, all right? Oh, hi there. So what you want to keep in practice, I came up with this fancy acronym for you. You might have heard of the word, which keeps it right there in the brain hole. It's called fuck. And you know, what you might not have realized, and I'll break it down, don't worry, is I have already demonstrated fuck to you. So now, fuck stands for F, find concealment. U, utilize slow movements. C, come out with your gun. And K, kill the motherfucker breaking into your house. Now, like I said, I have demonstrated all of these to you, but I did it kind of quick. So let's do it a little slower, break it down, and really show it to you. All right, so F, find concealment. What you might not have realized is me not sitting on the couch is actually finding concealment. I found this couch here, and I got behind it. What that does, what concealment is just you can't see me, right? So I was hiding. I was finding concealment. That helps add to your element of surprise. What could work for this? You got the couch, got some chair, you got a bed, a refrigerator, maybe you got one of those like big Beethoven dogs. You could probably hide behind one of those. That's not your first choice. The important part is usually you got quite a bit of time when these events happen to prepare. So what you want to do is you want to do F, find concealment. Next, U, utilize slow movements. Now what does that mean? So let's just break that down a little bit, all right? So we found our concealment, okay? We're hiding, we're ready to surprise the shit out of somebody. You want to utilize slow movements. So you want to keep everything nice and steady, nice and slow, and and like that, right? Utilize slow movements. But a lot of these tips actually don't just apply to someone that the Democratic mayor said that your house was just a free Christmas shopping spree. So whether you're protecting your house or just hunting for that next big buck, these tips might be for you. So we utilized our slow movements. We found our concealment. What comes next? We want to see. Come out with your gun, okay? So while we're utilizing those slow movements, want to make sure that that gun is the first thing that that motherfucker sees that's breaking into your house, treating it like a free shopping spree. We'll just call them the liberal Grinches from now on, okay? So they're coming into your house and you're coming out with your gun up. Now, 6 out of 10 times, this is going to scare the shit out of whoever's breaking in, make them shit their pants, and they'll just leave on the spot. And now, you're probably pretty sad because you didn't get to shoot anybody. But like I said, it's only 6 out of 10 times. So you got a 4 out of 10 shot to shoot somebody. And also, your presents are safe, all right? And you're safe too. So, you came out with your gun up. Someone shit their pants and they ran. But wait, there's more. What if they didn't run? What if they're feeling really lucky today, okay? You're feeling pretty lucky too. So that's when we move to K. Kill the motherfucker breaking into your house. So the advantage also to this concealment, something big, is that you actually have a really nice shooting platform here in which you can actually keep your gun steady and shoot them. Now, if you're an expert marksman like me, the first shot usually should take them out. Otherwise, if you're not an expert marksman, the first shot's enough to scare the shit out of somebody and you can go back to, C, come out with your gun up. But if that first shot doesn't take care of them, let's say they're coked up on meth because your Democratic mayor's handing it out on the street corner like it's candy, okay? So this is where this comes in handy. You took that first shot, oh no, they're coked up on meth. But you got 9 out of 10 chance that that just takes them out on the spot. But if it doesn't, you just want to put, I don't know, like 5 shots into them. That should do it. Even if you're not an expert marksman, you should be able to hit about 3 of those shots, and it should drop someone off. Now, those are the steps. We'll go through them one more time. So we find concealment. We conceal ourselves, okay? Utilize slow movement. Come out with your gun up, and kill the motherfucker breaking into your house. That's it all together. And that's all you need to keep your presence safe this holiday season. So yeah, buy a gun. There's a lot of good brands out there. I would recommend 6 Hour. It's not American. I know what you're thinking. That's not an American gun, but let me tell you what. You get yourself a P226. That thing will take down whatever you want it to. That thing could take down a fully grown elk if you try hard enough. That's the truth. That basically simulates someone breaking into your house that's on drugs as an elk. Now, thank you for tuning in. If there's something you want me to teach you, because, we're indoors for the winter, next time we will cover what you need for a bug out bag. Everything you need to know if shit goes south, what you need to know. Get ready for the end. It's coming. Otherwise, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of Midwest TRMBS Outdoors, Indoors. Holiday special season extravaganza.